Top 5 Cypher setups to dominate Lotus.
A side, one-way setup. Walk to this corner, and you see this wide line right here. You want to take your crosshair here, all the way up until you reach this. Then you just normally throw your cage, it's gonna land like right there. Then, for your camera, you want to throw it to this wall, so you can see the door and the main with it. And from here it will not get shot because there is a leaf in front of it, but you get quite a lot of information with it. Then your first trapwire, you want to put it like this because you want to play around here, so you don't want to get like flanked here. You can even cage that off as well. Second trapwire you're going to do from this box, and then you play backside. When you see them walking up here, you can one way up. They may walk into your wire and they can't see you through that. The second A side setup is a retake setup, and this is how you do it. So you wanna go up here, throw your camera to the leaves right here. You can see the side with it quite well. Then you want to cage yourself like this. Trap here in case they are pushing you towards backside, and another trap right here. When you see them walking up with your camera, you can just cage yourself off and get 2-3 kills to this cage. And then you can just play retake with your teammate, and this camera will give you a lot of information with that. Moving on to B side, which in the beginning I thought is really hard side to get a setup done on, but I got an insane one-ways done. So you want to start off by putting your camera around here, the third ledge on the roof. It'll look like this. You will see when they enter in there, and you also see link with it. Then what I like to do is I use one of my trap wires here, just in case. And then second one right here.
This goes here.
Throw this one way really fast. You have no worries of them rushing you down. You have to run instantly here when the barrier drops, and then aim at the third wave and the corner from the triangle and the wider area right here. So here's how it looks like when you do it really fast. If you run here, you aim here, you throw. You can do the same thing from the other side, and there you have 2 perfect one-ways for B main. You want to play this setup from around here. You can see them with your camera when they go here. You can also see them when you're getting closer to your trapwire. Then you just activate your one-ways, and you have a perfect B setup. C side, which is actually my personal favorite, because you have so many different opportunities in here. So first setup I'm going to show you is a one-way to make. You can throw these cages really easily off the wall. They will land there, be a perfect one-way. With those cages, you want to be jumping on this little ledge right here and try to aim your camera around this area right here. It's a little bit tricky one to do, but as long as you get it around there, it's really good. You'll see main, and this is not the angle they will firstly clear when they come out. For the trapwires, instead of doing main trapwire like this, I found out that you can basically throw your trapwires from every single flower on the ground. So for main hold, this is a really great trapwire you can do.
This goes here.
It basically drives the same thing as this one, but it's just a lot more hidden. For your second trapwire, you can put it either here or here when they rush, or just save it for later if you want to. This is what it looks like. So you see them getting closer, you can activate your one-ways. They're really good ones, they have no chance against you. The second setup I'm going to show you on C side is a retake setup. You want to start it off by putting your camera above the flower right here on main. Then I like to use the same trapwire as we do in our one-way setup, like this. And the second trapwire, it's really up to you. You can use traps like this or normal ones, or you can put one here. It's really up to you what you want to use. For this setup, you only need one cage. You're going to throw it to this corner. It's going to make it a lot harder for your enemies to spot where your bullets are coming from when you are spraying them through this. They walk inside your trapwire. After you get 1 or 2 kills with these strips, you can just run back here and play retake with your teammates. And then you have this insane camera to get a lot of information of their positions and where they're hiding when you're retaking with your team.
To get more Valorant guides on Lotus, subscribe.